Welcome to my life story. I was born in the Netherlands 30 years ago. My mom, dad, and 1-year-old sister welcomed me. When I was 3 years old, my dad left us. So it was just me, my mom, and my sister. Then my little brother was born when I was 3 years old. My mom did a great job taking care of all three of us. I'm so proud of her now. Luckily, when I was 5 years old, a wonderful man came into our lives, and he raised us as if we were his own kids. As a kid, I loved going to school every day. I was a very quiet kid. I had so many thoughts about life already. So back then I already wrote and drew a lot. I even remember sitting in the car, watching outside of the window and thinking, what are we doing on this planet? I loved to play on my own and use my imagination. I borrowed my mom's CDs and just listened to the music and daydreamed. I also played a lot outside with my brother. I even climbed in trees. When I was 8 years old, my grandpa died. We already had a deep connection, so I was really sad about it, but I had a feeling he was still with me. From him I got to cycling. I loved cycling through my hometown and explore all the hidden streets. Yes, the exploring feeling. I watched all the travel TV shows that were there. We didn't have a lot of money, so we had our summer holidays in the Netherlands, which was fun. My brother and I loved football, so we started playing football, and at 11 I started at a football club, where I played for 7 years. And my record was that I scored 7 goals in one game. At high school, I had for the first time 3 real friends. We had the best years together with a lot of fun. When I was 14 years old, I met another best friend at the summer holiday, and he is still one of my best friends. At the age of 15, I flew for the first time to Gran Canaria. I was very excited and couldn't wait for more. I enjoyed it a lot. So from then on, every year I ordered travel magazines and cut out photos of places I wanted to go, and I started drawing those places as well. At 16, I had the trip of my life to Paris with my high school friends. I would come back there already for 5 more times. I fell in love with that city. That summer we had a family holiday to Spain, and we loved that so much that we also went there the year after. My sister was so scared of flying. At 17, I started nursery school. But after 1 year, I decided that was not for me. So I had a gap year, in which I worked and tried to figure out what to do with my life. I listened too much to my head instead of my heart. At 18, I became an auntie. One of the most special days of my life when I saw my nephew Ryan being born. My sister and I got such a deep connection, and I stayed with them a lot. Ryan stole my heart big time. I saw him grow up to the amazing 12-year-old he is now, and I love him very much. At 19, I started school again. It was like a sprint year, in which I did 2 years in one, so I could go to the university. There I also met a very good friend. It was such a stressful year though. I woke up at 5 to bring around newspapers and went to school from 8 till 5. That Christmas, I took my mom to Paris. I fell in love with showing places to her. It was so magical to share this with her. I finished my exams and hopped on my bike without gears to end up 13 days later in Paris. That was such an adventure, 850 kilometers from the Netherlands all the way to Paris. After the summer, I started Human Movement Sciences at the university in Groningen. I met amazing friends there. They felt like home. And the nerd in me loved learning all the details about the human body and mind. I loved the psychology classes the most, and I just was literally studying all day long. It were amazing times. That summer, one of my university friends and I cycled the whole of August to Barcelona. What a journey that was! 1820 kilometers. I fell in love with that city too. I really enjoyed studying and learning a lot, and my grades were like really high. But my heart kept silently screaming in the background. I also had a relationship at that time for a long time already. I took him to Barcelona and we visited the Amalfi Coast in Italy, Miami and Florida, and Portugal together. I kept studying and did my master, Sports Sciences, also partly in Amsterdam, going with the train 4 days a week and studying hard. At 25, I finally realized I had to listen to what my heart was saying. It was very loud now. I wanted to travel, but with that relationship at that time, it got me stuck. I had no confidence and not enough self-worth and self-love to do what I wanted to do. From 25 to 27, I became very unhappy, although I was hiding it, also for myself. At 26, there was some light when I became auntie for the second time of beautiful Isa. My sister got her first daughter and we were so happy. I struggled a lot with people having expectations for me and my life, which didn't really match with what I wanted. It was the so-called normal life, but that didn't fit me and I wanted something else, but I kept silent. So at 27, my wake-up call began. I started having panic attacks and fell deep into a depression. I laid on the couch all day. I was in so much pain, mentally and physically. I didn't want to live like this anymore, but at the same time I knew I was here for a reason. I got some therapy, and with my knowledge and love for life, because that is still there, even when you can't find it, I climbed out of the deep hole, step by step. I started doing yoga, which literally saved my life because it melted the stress away. I became vegan and I stopped drinking coffee. I felt better and happier again. I started working at a school and did stress coaching and children's coaching. I also started to swim 5 days a week, and I felt really fit and healthy. I love swimming. I started to love who I am and found my self-worth. I didn't have to prove it anymore to other people. I also had fun with my colleagues at school every day. They helped me a lot. I'm forever grateful for them. All of them. My ladies. My connection with my auntie and nieces in Arnhem became super strong. 2 of my aunties gave me so much love and said the most valuable things to me, like, Nienke, you have to follow your heart. And Nienke, you are a pearl and you deserve to be treated that way. You deserve to be happy. You deserve all the happiness in the world. I now knew who I was. I was very clear about what I wanted. I told everything to my family. It was a bit of a shock for them, me not wanting to start a family, breaking up with my boyfriend, and wanting to travel. But they were very, very supportive, and I will forever grateful for them as well. There's so much love in our family. Around that time, I became auntie for the third time. My little brother was a father now. That is so special. I can't even describe how proud I am of him and his girlfriend and Maeve. Oh, and of course 2020 was the COVID year, which served me very well, because I had the time to look inside and embrace who I am. 2021 was the year of the changes. I decided that I wanted to leave everything and go traveling. But first I visited Volendam with my family. After 2 years of Belgium, France and Denmark. Then I planned to start as an au pair. I planned to begin in the summer in Italy or France or Spain. But then, 2 days later, I got a message from a Polish family who wanted me right away. So I quit my job and stayed 2 weeks with my sister before I left. I flew to Krakow. I instantly fell in love. I found home. I found amazing people. I even left, but I came back. I am still a traveler, but with Poland as my home. Please stay tuned, because this journey is just getting started. And I will share a lot more of my journey here and in the world.